Fire in the Blackstone hole. Let's cook some pancakes. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome once again to my backyard. What I'm doing today for you is something that I never ever do because I hate working with dough. But today it's unavoidable. We have to make some dough. I have to make a dough ball. What I've got here is 3 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of Johnny Cuba salt to it. We're just going to grind that right in there. Maybe more like a teaspoon of salt, I don't know. Tablespoon, teaspoon, something like that. I hate measuring stuff. That's another reason why I don't usually bake anything. Well, this isn't really baking. This is, it's dough, but we're not really baking anything. We've got the salt in there. I don't know, I think I may need some more salt. I just feel like, you know, I hate measuring stuff. Anyway, salt. Now I got some water, some very hot water. It's not quite boiling, but it's hot. We're just gonna pour a little bit at a time in there, dribble it in there, and mix it up. We're making dough. We're making a dough ball. Believe it or not, I really don't like working with dough. I feel like I'm out of my depth here. Anyway, a little bit of water, a little bit at a time. We mix it with the spatula at first, but eventually I'm gonna have to get in there and knead the dough with my hands once it gets going. It's nowhere near, you know, dough ballish yet. We're adding the water slowly. That's 2 cups of water, but I probably won't use it all because I just got to get this to a certain consistency to make a ball of dough for my scallion pancakes. These things are awesome. My wife and I have been going to this restaurant near us called Dumpling King, and we always get these scallion pancakes when we go. We've been going there a lot. I really like that place, Dumpling King. You got to check it out if there's one near you. I don't know if there is, but there's a couple of them down here in South Florida. Dumpling King. So anyway, I gotta mix this. It's getting to where, you know, it's almost to where I gotta work it with my hands soon. But that water is really hot, you know. So I gotta kind of mitigate the heat with the dough. I don't know, I think it's getting to be where I have to start working it with my hands. When I get to that point, I won't make you watch that. We will, I'll make the dough ball and I'll bring you back when I get it made and show you what it looks like. So yeah, let me just keep, I think it's getting to where I gotta put my hands in there, and I'm really not ready for this. Anyway, a little bit more water, just a little bit, and I think I gotta get in there with my hands. So let me get that dough ball made and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. Stay tuned. Okay, my dough ball doesn't look anything like the ones on the internet that I was looking at, but that's the best I can do. That's as good as it's gonna get. I have to cover it now and let it rest for an hour and a half. And while that's happening, we can cook up a bunch of the rest of the ingredients of this thing. So stay tuned. All right, the dough is resting. So before we get to the unpleasant task of having to roll it out, we have to cut up some scallions. But let me show you what I got. Check this out. This is my new Nakano kitchen knife, and this thing is amazing. See those? See that Japanese lettering? I bet you Maple Cook, my buddy Maple Cook, could tell me what that says. I don't recognize any of the characters, Maple Baby. None of them are woman or water. Those are the only 2 I know, and you haven't made a video in quite some time. Trying to learn Japanese from my buddy Maple Cook. Anyway, Nakano kitchen knives. Let me tell you about Nakano kitchen knives. This is the little booklet that came with it. It's made in Seiki, Japan. First founded in 1918, our blacksmith brings generations of swordsmith experience into blending and crafting sharp and durable kitchen knives. Let me tell you what, I've had knives before. I've got a Micarto, I got all kinds of knives. This is the most beautiful, balanced, sharp blade I've ever had. I can't wait. I want to use it on some meat, but today I got to cut up some scallions. So I'm going to cut up some scallions with my Nakano knife. Listen, go down in the description of this video, and using the link provided by me and the coupon code RootBoyCooks, all caps, that'll be in the description too. Go to the Nakano website and you can get 25% off a Nakano knife for yourself. And I'm sad because I'm using my knife to cut vegetables when actually I should be using it to cut meat, because this thing is amazing. Let me tell you what, it's so balanced and so perfectly made. I can't stress the beauty of this knife. Look at this knife. Can you believe that? Look at it's like a hollow ground blade. It's just a quality instrument. It's not just a knife. This is a cooking instrument. If you have somebody in your life who likes to cook, or yourself maybe you like to cook, go in the description of this video, get yourself a Nakano knife, 25% off. You can't beat that. How could you beat 25% off this amazing knife? So I'm getting my scallions cut up for my scallion pancakes, which of course have to have scallions in them. Yeah, let me get them cut up, and then I'll bring you back. So don't forget about the knife. Go in the description and get yourself a knife. Maple Cook. What does that say, baby? I can't read it. I don't know Japanese. I'm trying to learn. Anyway, yeah, let me get my scallions put away. We'll bring you back for the next step of this cook, so stay tuned. Go get a knife. Okay, I got my Blackstone griddle cranked up. I'm cooking some bacon because I'm the kind of guy who just can't leave well enough alone, you know. I didn't want to make vegan pancakes, so I think I'm going to throw some bacon in one of these scallion pancakes. We'll do one of them at least in the traditional sense, but for one of them at least I'm going to have some bacon in. Anyway, we have to make a roux for the pancakes. We need some oil in our skillet. We got to put about, I don't know, I'm just going to like cover the bottom of the skillet with oil. Then we've got some, a little bit of sesame oil. A little bit of sesame oil in there for flavoring. How'd that look? And we've got some Chinese 5-spice powder. Chinese 5-spice powder. We need about a tablespoon of that in there. I'm going to measure it, even though I never do. There's Chinese 5-spice powder. Tablespoon of that. And then we need a tablespoon of flour, because we're making a roux. So we're going to get our tablespoon of flour in there. And as you know, when you make a roux, you have to continuously stir it as it's cooking. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make a roux with this. I need a little bit more flour, I think. No, it's looking pretty good actually. Looking pretty sweet. It's not going to be a dark roux. This is just a kind of a separation between the stages of the pancake. You'll see when I get to the part where I have to roll out the dough, which I'm not looking forward to, I can tell you. My dough is still rising. It's only been in there about an hour. It needs another 30 minutes. But that'll give us time to cook up this roux that we need to do. We need to do a roux. Chinese 5-spice powder. I need a little bit more flour, I think. A little bit more flour. Making a roux. You thought a roux was Cajun, right? No. All foods come from 3 food groups: Chinese, Greek, and Roman. That's where all food originates. So the Chinese knew about roux before the Cajuns did, before the Cajuns ever came to America, before they ever settled in Arcadia. The Chinese were making roux. They may not call them a roux. I don't know what they call it. There's a name for it in Chinese, but I don't know it. But anyway, you got to continuously stir my roux. I can't take my attention off it for even a minute. And eventually, we got to let it cool off, because we're going to use a cold roux to make these scallion pancakes. Starting to look pretty good. Starting to look pretty nice. It's kind of a peanut buttery color. I think a little bit more flour is called for In this one, just a little bit more. There we go. All right, yeah, that's coming together nicely. I'll tell you, that dough is looking kind of sketchy, but I will see what happens when I go to roll it out. I'm not looking forward to it. Anyway, let me get my bacon cooked up and my roux cooked up. Then we'll shut the griddle off and we'll roll out the scallion pancakes. And we'll put bacon in 2 of them. I'm planning to make 4 pancakes, I hope. Anyway, that's what I hope to do. Let me get my bacon cooked up and my roux cooked up, and we'll bring you back for the scallion pancake rolling. That should be interesting. The time has come to roll out the dough. We're going to cut the dough into 4 equal pieces, I hope. There's 1, 2. Let's set those aside. Get 2 more over here. Now there's lots of ways to do this. I got my cutting board well floured. I bought a rolling pin just for this, just to do this, because you have to roll this dough out into kind of a long rectangle. So I purposely bought this. I already broke through the dough. See that? I should have put some flour on my rolling pin. Anyway, let's roll that out. I knew this was going to be a problem because I'm no good with dough. Me and dough don't get along. Know what I'm saying? Look at that hole in there. Anyway, we got to roll that out some more. There's lots of different ways to do this too that I noticed from the internet. And what I need is to make this into a more rectangular shape. And the one lady was taking it and slapping it on the cutting board like that. Kept slapping it until it got to the shape she wanted. I already got a hole in my thing. I don't know if that's even going to recover. I don't know if that's going to make it or not. But anyway, I need to roll it out a little bit more than that, I think. You want to get it thin? It's hard. It's hard for me. I don't like doing this. I don't like getting my hands all full of flour and stuff. And I got the hole in the thing. Now there's a hole in it. And I can't fix it. Anyway, what we got to do now is I need my brush. Where's my brush? Ah, crap. I can't find my brand new brush, so I have to use this little brush. We have to brush the roux on there. Remember that roux we made? We got to brush the roux onto that thing, the dough. There we go. We'll make the traditional one first, and then I'll make the one with bacon. So we got to take some scallions, lots of scallions, and there's 3 or 4 different ways to do this. I'm doing the way that I saw on this one website, and we just pile up the scallions over here. Then you take and roll this up like this. You've got like a pile of scallions in there, and we're going to roll it up. Roll up the dough into kind of a puck, into kind of a hockey puck of dough. And apparently I don't have enough flour on my board because the dough is sticking to it. Anyway, there we go. We got to tuck that under. I'm doing this so badly you can't imagine. If you ever go on search out scallion pancakes, you'll see the way these are properly made. This is not the way to do it. I mean, it's no big thing. It's going to come out okay, but it would be better if I made it the way it was supposed to be made. But let's pat that down. Pat that down with the rolling pin that I bought just to make these. I bought this pin just for these. Get them like that. I don't like working with dough. I think I said that before, didn't I? Anyway, yeah, let's pat that down some more. I got a whole bunch of scallions that came out of the dough. I don't know what to do with them. I guess I'll try to save them. Try to use them. Anyway, flip it over like that. Pat it over. I don't have enough room here. Need more room. Okay. Let's get that flipped over. And it's okay if the scallions poke out of the pancake. That's fine. Like the ones you get at the restaurant, the scallions are all poking out of it. We're going to roll that out a little bit more. Flip it over. Roll it again. Roll it some more this way. Oh, we're almost ready to cook these. This is not fun for me, I gotta tell you. Okay, almost got it. I almost got it the way I wanted, I think. That's one. Let's put that one aside. Let's do another one. This one, we'll do this one with bacon. How about that? Let's roll this one out. Hope I got enough flour on there so it doesn't stick. This one's going to be a little bit bigger, I think, because I didn't really get that stuff divided up the way it's supposed to be. And I'm not really rolling it out the way it's supposed to be because I don't know. I don't like doing this. I don't like rolling dough. This is not what I like to do. Anyway, let's get some more roux. Some of that roux. And paint that thing with the roux. The roux is cold right now anyway, so cold roux. That's supposed to help with the formation of the layers. Let's throw some bacon on there. Why not? Bacon is good. And some scallions. Of course. Of course, it's a scallion pancake, right? So now we take this like this. We pull this up like this. We roll this puppy up into another little hockey puck of deliciousness. Roll that up. Can you tell? I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I think you can. You probably can because it looks like hell, doesn't it? But guess what? I think it's going to be okay. We're going to press it out some more. Scallions are everywhere. Dough is everywhere. My pancakes are everywhere. It's a mess, but I'm having fun, okay? I'm having a good time. That's what's important. As long as I'm having fun. What do you care? All right, let's get that pressed out a little bit better. It's like a nicer, you know, a little bit more of a round shape to it at least, Root Boy. That's the least you could do. Yeah, there you go. See? There you go. That's a little bit better. That one's got bacon in it too. You really can't beat that. Bacon, a little bit rounder of a shape. A little bit more. Okay. You know what? That's it. I'm not going to torture you anymore with this. We're going to get 2 more of these made and get them on the fire and get them cooking, and I'll show you what that looks like. So stay tuned. Okay, it's time to fry these puppies up. And I learned something about this that I want to pass on to you. I need to get some oil on my griddle. Puddle of oil there. Puddle of oil there. Another puddle of oil. Another puddle of oil. Because I got to cook these pancakes. Rolling them out with the rolling pin. I'm going to put the 2 with the bacon over here. Rolling them out with the rolling pin was the wrong thing to do. The way to do these is to just press them out with your hand. That's the easiest way, because when you're trying to roll them out with the rolling pin, they became very uneven and very hard to manage. But anyway, the griddle's not really hot enough yet, but it's getting there. What we got to do now is fry these up until they get to be like a... You could also, you know, make these like a smash burger. You could smash these down after they're on the griddle. I saw one guy doing that. Anyway, yeah, won't hurt to smash them a little bit. Why not? What the hell? They can't be any worse than they are now. Oh boy. Adventures in cooking with the Root Boy. Hey, at least I got a cool knife out of the deal, huh? See my knife? You'll get one like it for yourself. Yeah, we gotta fry these puppies up in oil. Let me put some more oil on there, I think. Get them frying. Keep them frying. These 2 have bacon in them and these 2 don't. None of them look round or nice, you know, like the ones at the Chinese restaurant. This one doesn't look too bad, and this one doesn't look too bad. This one's a little skimpy. We gotta fry them up. Let's. I don't think it's ready to flip one over yet. It's got to cook a while. Let's let it cook. I'll flip one over. We show you. It's a very long video, isn't it? Very boring. Okay, I'm sorry. The next one will be better, I promise. Yeah, let's get these cooking. I need more oil, I think. More oil over here. Oil is what makes these fry, so you don't want to skip on the oil. The griddle's a little hot on this side, a little hotter, that is. Yeah, let's flip one over and see what it looks like. How bad could it be? Okay, it's nowhere near cooked yet, so you gotta cook it. Alright. Stay tuned, we'll get these cooked up and then we'll flip them over and show them to you. Stay tuned. Okay, my scallion pancakes are finally getting cooked up, starting to look like they're supposed to. They're supposed to look like that. right there. Let's flip that over. That one doesn't look too bad. This one is coming along. This one is one I like the best because it's got the most stuff on it. And this one is the fattest one of all. I'm gonna get that one cooked. That one's starting to look like it's supposed to. See that nice browning on there? Yeah. Let me get these cooked up, get them on a plate, get a beer out here. We'll take a taste and drink a beer. Stay tuned. Okay, my scallion pancakes are done. I'm covered from head to foot with flour. There's the Frosty Root Boy mug. Here's today's beer. Today's beer is Terra from AGM. This is a Korean beer that I got at the Kimchi Mart. And I looked at this last time. I didn't buy it, but I wish I had. It's carbonated beer made from pure AG malt. AG malt. I don't know what that means, but it's a beer from Korea, I believe. Terra AGM. Let's pour that out. How bad could it be? It's beer. AGM malt. Sounds good. AGM might be genetically modified. I don't know. I hope not. Not the way my day's been going. Anyway, yeah, let's pour out that beer, Rob. What do you think, Rob? It looks good, doesn't it? You know, after all that work, there's nothing like a cold beer. Let's take a sniff of it, Rob. Ah, it smells great. Can't wait to quaff the froth off it, Rob. Let's do it. Oh, wow, that's outstanding. I really like that. Terra. I'll have to get more of that. Anyway, let me turn the camera around and let me get some of this scallion pancake in my mouth. Stay tuned. Everything here has flour on it. I'm covered in flour. My hat, my glasses, flour's everywhere, but hey, what? I got me a cool new knife. That's one good thing. My Nakano. Go in the description and get yourself a Nakano knife. Here's my pancakes. My what are these scallion pancakes? This one's got bacon in it. And I got a little dipping sauce here. That's some tiger sauce. It's like the sauce that they serve at the restaurant we go to. It's like a Mayploy sauce. I'm using tiger sauce. Don't that look good? I can't wait to get that in my mouth. Turned out great. I gotta tell you. It tastes good. They're chewy. The scallions and the bacon make this delicious. I don't know how the scallion ones are. I'm not gonna try them. Leave that for my wife. Let her try them. Anyway, good. I didn't knock it. No happen. Anyway, yeah. That's my scallion pancakes, baby. Let me tell you what. These rock. They're kind of a hassle, a lot of work, a lot of flour everywhere. My beard isn't usually this white, it's all flour. Anyway, yeah, that's my video. Go in the description. Get yourself a Nakano knife. You won't be sorry. It's an excellent, beautiful. I can't say enough good things about this blade. It's awesome. Let me tell you what. Go in the description. Use the coupon code RootBoyCooks, all caps. Get yourself 25% off a Nakano knife. You know what I always say? If you like this crap, please subscribe. If you don't, go up in the iCard and visit my buddy Maple Cooks. He has been missing in action for a while. He was teaching me Japanese. And if I knew some Japanese, I could read the characters on my knife, which is made in Sekai, Japan. Anyway, yeah, go check out Maple Baby. He's probably been to Shanghai and he probably knows all about these pancakes. They're awesome. What it is, it's like a fry bread, actually. And that tiger sauce just sets it off. And the bacon, of course, adds another dimension to the pancake. They're crispy and good. What else is there to say? Chewy too. Anyway, that's my video. See you next week. Bye!